Hi, I'm Anne-Marie, Life Coach, and today I'm going to do a short video about how to calm down the nervous system when you go into a state of anxiety and panic overdrive. So many people out there suffer with anxiety, be it social anxiety, work-related stress, work anxiety, even something called imposter syndrome, where you're always waiting to be found out to be a phony, even though you're a high achiever. So when we go into overdrive with our nervous system, it's because our amygdala has kicked in, and that is part of your spinal cord, and it sits at the base of the brain, and it goes into alert when our body interprets something that's fearful to us. So it's our fight or flight mechanism. So I've developed a 3-step simple strategy to help you talk yourself down from high anxiety. When we're in a state of high alert or anxiousness or high anxiety, it can cause sleeplessness. It can cause our digestive system to shut down. So maybe you suffer with stomach issues, IBS, etc. Our body can also eventually go into autoimmune, anti-inflammatory disorders such as ME even, and fibromyalgia can be related to emotional stress and emotional trauma. We certainly cannot make logical, rational decisions when our mind is in fear mode. Now, depending on your job, some people are required to present themselves in a way where they have to show a certain amount of inner strength, confidence, self-esteem, when actually you might feel the complete opposite of that. A lot of people get put on the spot to do public speaking or presentations, and this can really throw you into a state of anxiety. So what do you do when your body starts to work against you, when your mind and your body just aren't functioning the way that you want to? This can even happen to people who are going on first dates or interviews, anything where your brain puts you in that fear response. So here is my strategy for talking yourself down and calming yourself down. It's called P.P.F, and it stands for power, positive and feeling. So P.P.F, what do you do? So let me see, hopefully you can all see this. Okay, so power, what does that stand for? Well, power, how much power do you have over this situation? How much control do you have, if any? You need to ask yourself that, and you need to realise how much control you actually have over this situation. If it's outside of your control, then how helpful is it to worry about in the way that you are? If it's in your control, what action can you take to solve the problem? What solutions do you have under your belt? Who can you talk to? What strategy do you have? What are your strengths? These are the things that you should know about yourself. The next feeling state is positivity. Now, I'm not just talking about, get into a positive state, talk yourself out of it. This is something you need to ask yourself. Is it positive? Is it helpful for you to keep hold of this emotion? Because from this feeling of anxiousness will come an emotion. Is it positive? Is it helpful for you to keep hold of this feeling? Maybe it is. Maybe the fear or the anxiety or the adrenaline is actually getting you motivated, and that's going to produce a positive outcome. If it's not, then it's advisable to let go and rid the body of that feeling through meditation, mindfulness, breathing techniques, etc. The last is feeling. How do you want to feel instead? So if you've gone through these first 2 steps, power, how much power do you have to change the situation? Is it in your control or is it out of your control? Positive. Is it positive to keep hold of this feeling, this emotion that's supporting your behaviour or supporting your feeling? And how do you want to feel instead? Do you want to feel a sense of peace? Do you want to feel a sense of empowerment? Do you want to feel a sense of calmness? How do you change your feeling state? It's all about changing your resonance. It's all about changing your vibration. As we know, everything is energy. Emotions are energy in motion. So how do you change your feeling? First of all, you need to ask yourself, what do you want to feel instead? And then get into, literally step into, encompass and embody that feeling state. It's likely you will have felt that way at some point in your life. If it's calm, relaxed, peaceful, strong, you will have felt those emotions at some point. Access that memory. When did you last feel that way? And then I want you to magnetize that feeling by 10 and turn it up again by 10. And keep on building up that resonance until you really embody that feeling state. And then once you feel in a better state, maybe you could go back and revisit this again. How much of this is in your control? Do you have any control to change it? What strategies do you have? And go through it again until you either find a solution or you come to a sense of realization, logic, and calmness. Okay, I hope that helped. So if you do have any questions, you'll find me at www.annemarielifecoach.com.